What's going on, everybody? Steve here, Rake and Profit over at rakeandprofit.com. Coming back to you with another video from inside my Hyundai Sonata right now. Been spending the day thrifting, hitting a bunch of thrift stores. And I'm making this video to kind of split up my day, engage with you guys, add some value, but also to talk about a very valuable lesson in terms of what do you do when thrifting stinks? What do you do when you go to 1, 2, 3, 4 thrift stores and you're coming up empty-handed? Or in my example today, I went to 3 thrift stores, and I found like $4 worth of profit. The second I found like $6. The third one I found like nothing actually. So what do you do when you're in that situation, when you get up early, you know, maybe you hit the gym, or you're just in a really great mindset, you're staying positive, maybe you got your Amazon seller app all ready to rock and roll, you've been studying sold listings all week and you're ready to crush it, you're ready to just destroy it, and you go to these thrift stores and they stink. There's nothing to be found. What do you do? Well, before we get into that, I want to explain a simple fact that when you're a thrifter, when you're an eBay seller, when you're an Amazon seller, you're not going to be successful every single time you go out. Now, the more knowledge you have in the various niches, from clothing to books to electronics to vintage items to CDs and media, the more you know, the less likely you're going to be leaving these stores empty-handed. But it's part of the game, right? And I talk about this analogy sometimes, and it's, if you want to get in the Hall of Fame as a baseball player, if you want to be one of the best baseball players of all time and known for years and years, you fail over 60, almost 70% of the time, right? If you're hitting like 300% batting average, you're getting into the Hall of Fame for the most part over your career. You're failing 70% of the time. It's a similar, not a similar statistic, but it's kind of the same thing with thrifting. You can fail 4 or 5 times, 40, 50, 60% of the time, but if you crush it those 20, 30, 40% of the time, it's well worth it. So when you're hitting thrift stores, garage sales, various locations, especially if you're new, don't beat yourself up if you leave empty-handed, or you only make 15, 20 bucks for the day and you're like, wow, I'm working for $5 an hour. This sucks. It's going to happen now and then. You've got to ask yourself a question. What can I do to put myself in a better position to make this occurrence less likely? You know, learning more, spreading yourself into other avenues. If you're only hitting thrift stores, and I'm going to talk about this in a second, start looking at consignment shops or pawn shops. And today, you know, I was not doing the greatest at these thrift stores, right? I wasn't really doing that well. I had found one book at one thrift store that was making like $6. I went to another thrift store and I found, I think it was only one book as well. So, I mean, I was coming up empty-handed, right? And these things weren't even making that much money. And I said to myself, something's got to change, right? I got to do something different. What am I going to do? And I kept the positive mindset, but I said, I gotta do something outside the box. So went over to Smoothie King, took down a smoothie, got my mind right, and I said, you want to know what? I'm going to look up consignment shops in the area. And I looked up a consignment shop. It was like 2 minutes down the road, and I found 2 cool items. I found this for originally $14.60, but there was a 25% flash sale. Pretty cool item. This is new in the wrapping. This is a Parker Brothers item from, I don't know, it's got to be like the 80s or something, right? This is old, but it's brand new. Going for 69 bucks. Got this for $10. Going to throw about 50 bucks in my pocket. Then I found, you guys might think I'm doing retail arbitrage here, but I'm not, at a consignment shop as well, this Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles toy right here that was going for like 20 or 25. I'll put like 10, 15 bucks in my pocket. So I hit this consignment store and I put 50, 60 bucks in my pocket. That motivated the crap out of me. And sometimes that's what you need, right? You got to just get some motivation. You got to hit yourself a single or a double, now that we're talking about baseball. And once you start to taste success a little bit, you get pumped up, because I was like, after the first 3 thrift stores, I was like, screw this. This sucks, right? And then your mind wants to start thinking about all these limiting beliefs. Oh, there's too much competition, blah, blah, blah. There's not enough money out there. Why am I doing this? It's all nonsense. There's plenty of opportunities out there, but sometimes you just got to stay positive, think outside the box, and you've got to, put yourself in a position to get lucky, which in this game is just showing up and looking. So I hit that consignment store, and had a little success over there, got pumped up, and I said, you wanna know what? Let's keep going, let's keep going. I ain't gonna stop, who's gonna stop me? So I went over to this Goodwill that I'm actually in the parking lot of right now. You can probably see that sign right there. I'm in Connecticut right now at a Goodwill, and I said, you wanna know what? Let's go in there. So I went into this Goodwill, I scanned all the books, right? I've got my new scanner on me right now, which I've been using, called the Natamu. This thing's a freaking beast, 58 bucks, really cool. And I had my Apple AirPods because I use Scout IQ and there's auto triggers. So they just go into my ear, the sound, yes or no. Scan through them all, nothing, right? Nothing. And I'm like, damn, this sucks. So I was getting back in the negative mindset. I said, you wanna know what? Let's keep looking, let's keep looking. Went under the glass case and I popped on a whole entire bag of Oral-B toothbrushes, okay? Things are gonna get better. 45 bucks each, 2,000 rank in beauty. I'm ungated in beauty, so I could sell these. I'm sure a lot of competitors came in here, they couldn't sell it. They were probably gated off on Amazon. 45 bucks each, selling for like 90 bucks on Amazon. So that was about a $20 profit. But what's even better is as I was about to leave, I was looking through the glass case and I was like really looking around the corners, under things, and I saw something sticking out and I'm like, what do we have here? Boom, this is what we have here. We've got a TI 84 Plus C Silver Edition. Again, a lot of people are probably restricted. I've got a pretty seasoned account. I've sold a lot of these items in the past, so I'm ungated. Even with the TI, I'm surprised because I was gated for a while. Sometimes they open you up. Selling for $69.99. It was 10 bucks, but wait, when I went to check out, half off. It was half off. So this thing was really hiding in the corner. You'd really have to be looking in this glass case. But yeah, I'll probably net like 35, 40 bucks on this puppy right here. And wait, even better. So I turned 32 years old on May 29th. And when I was checking out, the total was $292 because I got 6 of those calculators, excuse me, 1 calculator and 6 of the toothbrushes. 292 bucks it came to with tax. Okay, and I'm like, oh man. She goes, oh, it looks like this is your birthday month. And I said, yeah. She goes, well, you know, since it's your birthday month, you could save 25%. I was like, boom, rakeandprofit.com in the house. Saved like, it came down to what? Do I have my total? I think it's in the bag. But the total came down to like 200. Oh, here it is. So it came down to 220 because I rounded up for them. So I saved $68.75, right? $68.75 just because it was my birthday. So, man, that was crazy. Really cool. But just goes to show, when thrifting stinks, think outside the box. Go hit a pawn shop up, right? Who's going to stop you? Go hit a garage sale up. Start looking for some mom and pop stores in your area, right? Start thinking outside the box, because once you start to get a little bit of momentum and you start to taste success, you're like, this tastes good. You want to keep going. So pretty happy about that. Again, most beginners and people with new Amazon accounts would most likely be restricted on those toothbrushes. So, you know, I got lucky on that one for sure. But yeah, pretty excited about that. Now, the next move for me, because I'm on fire right now, right? Miss Baltimore says, boom, is I'm gonna go onto my phone after I'm done with this live stream and look up some more thrift stores. So I appreciate you all. Steve says, when things don't sell on eBay, what do you do? Lower the prices or run a sale? That's pretty much what I do. It's the same with Amazon. You want to consistently be going in and checking prices and readjusting. Any idea on how long until the gates start opening? I'm 4 months in with 400 sales or so. I'm not sure what you mean, like in terms of like sales jumping off. Usually it's a little slower in the spring and the summer, but in general, if you're listing items with a market and you're pricing accordingly or competitively, and you're taking good prices, running sales, hacking those keywords in the title description, things should typically be selling all year long. If you can't sell a TI-84 on Amazon, you can on eBay. Absolutely, you're just not gonna get as much money. What happened with your bank? Did you get your money back? Yes, I did get my money back from the bank. They ended up taking care of me. It was just kind of an annoying little process. Roger says, to start getting unrestricted, I'm under the impression that more sales mean more brands open. I'm not entirely sure about that. When I started, there wasn't a lot of like restrictions and stuff. So if you had sold the item in the past, you'd have a better chance of you not being restricted in the future because they see that you have a previous sales history with it. But one tip to get ungated is to buy from wholesalers, right? And then you have the invoice and you can show it to Amazon. Excuse me, smoothie's coming up. Show it to Amazon, you can get unrestricted or ungated that way. Clear and Clutter for Clarity in the house saying I started Amazon in 2010 and used to sell those. Yeah, so for some reason, sometimes you sold it in the past and then they restrict you, and then like 2 months later you scan it and you're unrestricted. Like I was restricted with this TIA. So I was unrestricted and then they restricted me and I just scanned it. I bought this anyways because it was 10 bucks. I was gonna sell it on eBay if it was restricted. But I just scanned it on my phone and I was unrestricted. So it's weird how it works. Sometimes you'll be restricted new and unrestricted used. It's just a funny little game, right? I think Amazon's trying to get a hold of how that all works, and they restrict things because they're trying to protect the marketplace. People are selling fake items, they're not providing good customer service, so on and so forth, bootlegs. So I understand why they're doing it. It's just one of those things. What up, Joshua Davidson in the house? What's going on? So if you guys enjoyed this video, do me a big favor. We got 88 people in the house, and smash that like button. The more likes we got in these videos, the more people it could help, the more people these videos can definitely get out to. And just want to appreciate, thank you. I appreciate you guys. Dudes did it, said so inspirational, dude. I loaded that snack vending machine the other day. That's awesome. Carrie says, what does it mean when I try to sell collectible plates on Marketplace and Facebook dings me? I'm not sure. I don't sell a lot in Facebook Marketplace, but maybe someone in the comments can help you with that. Hey, thanks for all the likes, everybody. I appreciate that. Trying to see if I have anything else to share with you. Again, like I said, I just invested in this Nadamoo, N-A-D-A-M-O-O scanner. It's a Bluetooth scanner. Links right up to your phone. And man, I've been flying through the books much quicker. I used to use an Opticon 3000 or something like that. I forget what it was called, but it was so annoying. It would like never connect to my phone, then it would disconnect. This thing is a game changer right here. Got myself Scout IQ all set up, got the Nadamoo all set up, a little bit of Apple AirPods, and what's really cool is with Scout IQ, they have something called triggers. These are preset triggers, which is essentially just a rule that's set up. And when there's a good deal, it'll make a certain noise in your ear if you have headphones on, or it'll make like a reject noise. So really cool. Been enjoying it like crazy. We got a $6.50 US donation coming in from Zahir Malik. What's up, Zahir? This is for the boom on the TI calculators who woke me right up. Hey, I appreciate that, brother, and we definitely got to get together on a video soon. Miss you, brother, and glad to have you here. Nadamoo is money. Hope you got the beep turned off. So I did. So if you guys follow me on Instagram, one super annoying thing that was going on with this is every time I scanned something, it would be like, beep, beep. Like it was so loud. I went to a library sale the other day, and matter of fact, it was yesterday. I made the video, because I just picked this up a couple days ago, made a video sharing how I made over $330 in 2 hours with this thing at a library sale. And it's a wireless Bluetooth scanner. And I was the only one at the library sale. So every time I scanned a book, it was like beep, 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 like literally that loud. It came with a manual with barcodes, and you have to scan the barcode, and it sets the rules for this. So you can set rules of like auto scan, turn the beep sound on and off. Well, it wouldn't work. I tried it, it wouldn't work. So my friend actually got me a new, like a little barcode sheet for something, and I finally got this noise to turn off. So if anyone gets one of these and you can't figure out how to turn it off, even in the manual, because the manual was wrong, it didn't work for me at least, hit me up on Instagram. I'll send you over that barcode. But that's all I got for you guys. I got to keep the momentum going, got to keep hitting these thrift stores. So if you guys enjoyed this video, maybe it motivated you, maybe it got you excited, maybe it made you want to hit those thrift stores, garage sales, pawn shops, consignment stores today, do me a big favor and smash that like button down below, subscribe, and also leave a comment. Let me know what was your favorite part of this video. And if you have any ideas for future videos, I'm always open to making more content, more videos for you guys. So thank you so much. Appreciate the super chat, Zahir. Thanks everybody for watching, for all the likes, comments, and I will see you guys in the next video. Keep on picking, making the money, and I'll talk to you soon. Peace.